Hey guys, I'm gonna wait for some people to come in if they do. If not, we're just gonna get started. Here's how the live stream is gonna work. I'm gonna start off singing the 5 songs I have that are from the new album One More Day, including One More Day, one of the songs I will be singing today. The songs we have are If You're Reading This, Cowgirls Don't Cry, One More Day, He Stopped Loving Her Today, and The Baby. If You're Reading This is by Tim McGraw. Cowgirls Don't Cry is by Brooks and Dunn. One More Day is by Diamond Rio. He Stopped Loving Her Today is George Jones, and The Baby is by Blake Shelton. After I sing those 5 songs, I will talk a little bit about the album and how the process is going and where we're at. And then after that, I will bring it to you guys, the fans. If you guys have any questions about the album or anything of that matter, I will do that. If no one's on, I'll just skip that part. If no one's watching live. But if you're watching this later, taking into consideration this was a live stream, but it's going to be a video as well. So if you have any questions when you're watching the live later, if you have any questions, just comment them down in the comments. I'm sure I'll answer them and see them. Anyway, let's just get started with If You're Reading This by Tim McGraw. Here we go. If you're reading this, my mama's sitting there. Looks like I only got a one-way ticket over here. I sure wish I could give you one more kiss. And war was just a game we played when we were kids. Well, I'm laying down my gun, I'm hanging up my boots. I'm up here with God and we're both watching over you. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul is where my mama always prayed that it would go. And if you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, halfway around the world, I won't be there to see the birth of our little girl. I hope she looks like you. I hope she fights like me and stands up for the innocent and the weak. Well, I'm laying down my gun, I'm hanging up my boots. Tell Dad I don't regret that I followed in his shoes. So lay me down in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul is where my mama always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, I'm already home. If you're reading this, there's gonna come a day when you'll move on and find someone else, and that's okay. Just remember this, I'm in a better place, where soldiers live in peace and angels sing Amazing Grace. So lay me in that open field out on the edge of town. And oh, my soul is where my mama always prayed that it would go. If you're reading this, I'm already home. All right. That was If You're Reading This by Tim McGraw. That is the first song that is going to be on the album. That is number 1 on the album. Next up is Cowgirls Don't Cry by Brooks and Dunn. Sorry, I'm using YouTube, so there's going to be ads. All right. Here we go. Her daddy gave her first pony, then taught her to ride. She climbed high in that saddle, fell I don't know how many times. He taught her a lesson that she learned, maybe a little too well. Cowgirls don't cry. Ride, baby, ride. Lessons of life are gonna show you in time. Soon enough, you're gonna know why. It's gonna hurt every now and then. If you fall, get back on again. Cowgirls don't cry. She grew up, she got married, but never was quite right. She wanted a house, a home, and babies. He started coming home late at night. She didn't let him see it break her heart. She didn't let him see her fall apart. 'Cause cowgirls don't cry. Ride, baby, ride. The lessons of life are gonna show you in time. Soon enough, you're gonna know why. It's gonna hurt every now and then. If you fall, get back on again. Cowgirls don't cry. Phone rang early one morning. Her mama's voice, she'd been crying. Said, "It's your daddy, you need to come home. This is it, I think he's dying." She laid the phone down by his head. Last words that he said: "Cowgirl, don't cry. Ride, baby, ride. Lessons of life show us all in time. Too soon, gotta let you know why. If you fall, get right back on. The good Lord calls everybody home. Cowgirl, don't cry." Alright, guys. Next up, that was Cowgirls Don't Cry by Brooks and Dunn. Next up is the song that has the name of the album on it, One More Day by Diamond Rio. Really Okay, here we go. One More Day by Diamond Rio. Last night I had a crazy dream. A wish was granted just for me. It could be for anything. I didn't ask for money or a mansion in Malibu. I simply wished for one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still one more day with you. Sorry, this is a bad recording. I'm sorry. One more day. First thing I do is pray for time to cry. I'd unplug the telephone, keep the TV on. I'd hold you every second, say a million I love you. That's what I do with one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still one more day with you. One more day, one more time, one more sunset, maybe I'd be satisfied. But then again, I know what it would do. Leave me wishing still one more day. Leave me wishing still for one more day. Leave me wishing still for one more day with you. One more day. That was a terrible recording. I apologize. I'm just going to pause it. Next up is, this was One More Day by Diamond Rio. Next up is He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Strait. Also, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure the stream paused for a second. I apologize. But here we go. He Stopped Loving Her Today by George Jones. Let's do it. He said, I'll love you till I die. She told him, you're forgetting time. As the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. Went half crazy now and then. He still loved her through it all, hoping she'd come back again. Kept some letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined and read, every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I've seen him smile in years. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. You know, she came to see him one last time. They all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time, he's over her for good. He stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Alright, final song that I am doing for you guys on this live stream is called The Baby. This song is by Blake Shelton. Here we go. I am so tired of these ads. No, it's the same ad every single time. No one cares. Come on. The Baby, Blake Shelton. Here we go. My brother said that I was rotten to the core. I was the youngest child, so I got by with more. I guess she was tired by the time I came along. She'd laugh until she cried. I could do no wrong. She would always save me because I was her baby. I worked a factory in Ohio, a shrimp boat in the bayou. I drove a truck in Birmingham. To 21 in Cincinnati, I called home to mom and daddy. I said, your boy's now a man. She said, I don't care if you're 80. You'll always be my baby. She loved that photograph of our whole family. She'd always point us out for all her friends to see. That's Greg, he's doing great. He really loves his child. And Ronnie with his 2 kids. How about that wife he's got? That one's kind of crazy, but that one is my baby. I got a call in Alabama, said come on home to Louisiana and come as fast as you can fly, 'cause your mama really needs you and says she's gotta see you. She might not make it through the night. The whole way I drove 80 so she could see her baby. She looked like she was sleeping, and my family had been weeping by the time that I got to her side. And I knew that she'd been taken, and my heart, it was breaking. I never got to say goodbye. I softly kissed that lady and cried just like a baby. Okay, so guys, that was the final song that I'm going to be singing to you for the album. As you can tell, some of these songs are hard-hitting, right to the heart songs. That last one is pretty brutal. A guy that's working away from home finds out his mom passes away, and he tries rushing home to see her. When she gets there, finds out she passed. Didn't get to say goodbye. Pretty sad stuff. If you're reading this, it's about a guy who was in the war who died. Cowgirls Don't Cry. It's about a father who died. One More Day. It's about a lover who passed away. He stopped loving her a day. Another one about passing. As you can see, these songs that I picked for this album and for today are all hard-hitting songs because a lot of the songs on the album are like that. Speaking of the album, we are planning on doing a lot more than just these songs, but there is already 16 songs recorded, but there's a bunch more getting recorded as I am doing this live right now. All of the songs on the album are covers. There's no original music. The album is with a friend. It's going to be with my friend Crystal Embers. So what we're doing is for that, we're going to be splitting up some sad songs that are not duets. We're going to be splitting them up and singing them together. And we're also going to be doing some duet songs. She's going to be doing some songs by herself. And as you know, I'm doing some songs by myself. So we're kind of splitting it up so we all kind of have the same amount of songs together. This album is, I'm planning on 50 songs. We have 16 recorded. I'm planning on 50. Hopefully. I don't know yet. It might be a little less. I don't know. As you know, I was sick. I had COVID-19 for a week. And after I did that, I kind of started recording while I was still sick. So some of the recordings aren't the best. I might actually end up redoing a couple of them to make them sound a bit better for the album. But other than that, the album is going great. I really love how it's turning out. I love the name of it. I love the cover art that I did for it for the album. And yeah, so I see no one was on the whole time, which kind of sucks. I wanted to see if people had questions that I could answer live, but since no one is watching, I'm just going to skip that part. If you're watching after the stream, if you have any questions, please ask them down below in the comments. I promise I will get to them. I will answer them as soon as I can. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy your day. Bye, guys.